Sometimes the best weapons are the ones you get at the very beginning of a game. What's up, guys? Jimmy here. Welcome to Chaos Top 10s, and today we're going to be taking a look at and counting down 10 of the best starting weapons ever in video games. These are the weapons that you get at the very beginning of your time with this game, and for whatever reason, the developers decided to give you the best possible weapons right out of the gate. In the comment section, let me know. What is your favorite go-to starter weapon of all time? Mine, it's not the best, but I remember the wooden sword from the original Legend of Zelda. Now, let's go over some really good starter weapons. We are running a $200 Amazon gift card giveaway the entire month. All you have to do to enter is like this video, be subscribed, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment why you want to win it with your Twitter handle attached. I will announce the winner at the end of the month on Twitter. Kicking off our list today is none other than the handgun in Resident Evil 4. Now, this is your trusty little pistol in the legendary Resident Evil 4 game. You start the game off with this weapon, and it quickly becomes one of the most reliable guns at your disposal throughout the entire venture. Sure, it's not the strongest thing around, not even close, but it does get the job done, and the biggest thing is, it's consistent. Not to mention all the upgrades you can get for it, and the fact that a critical hit to the head will kill an enemy in a single shot with this pistol, and you can upgrade this feature to make the chances of a critical hit up to 50%, which is really good for a game like Resident Evil 4. At number 9, we have the Handgun 1960 in Wolfenstein: The New Order. We're all about pistols right now. The Handgun 1960 is one of the first weapons you get your hands on in the Wolfenstein New Order, and it quickly becomes your best friend during the stealth sections of this game. While it's definitely underwhelming in terms of size and explosive potential, the handgun is most accurate when it comes to, well, it's one of the most accurate guns in the game if you don't count the marksman rifle. It features a suppressor. It is capable of one-shot kills to the head, making it's a godsend during many sections of this campaign where you need to take out officers before you are actually spotted. If you have a good angle, you could take them out from a distance with a single bullet and then drop back into the shadows before anybody notices you. This is an awesome starting pistol. Now, let's get off pistols and let's go to something a little more futuristic. At number 8, the Charge Beam in the Metroid series. Perhaps the most iconic attack in Samus's arsenal is the Charge Beam, and it has appeared in every Metroid game since Super Metroid and never fails to help you out in almost every combat scenario you put yourself in. In the Metroid Prime series, the Charge Beam is your starting weapon, and it allows you to fire single shots, rapid fire, or charge it up for a larger, hardy hitting attack, although it does have a cost of a slower projectile speed. The Charge Beam also appears as one of Samus' main attacks in the Super Smash Bros. Series, as she can once again charge it up, fire away at enemies, and get that massive, massive damage. You knew this one was going to be on the list, you just didn't know where. At number 7, the iconic, the legendary Plasma Cutter in Dead Space 1 and 2. And this, like I said, this iconic weapon was first introduced in the first Dead Space game released in 2008. The Plasma Cutter is a slightly modified construction tool that the main character Isaac used throughout the game to fend off attacking necromorphs. Now, the Plasma Cutter made a return in Dead Space 2 and was once again your starting weapon. While the first Dead Space didn't have a whole lot of weapons to choose from, the sequel had much more variety when it came to your weapon selection, and yet none of them really passed the Plasma Cutter in the terms of reliability and ease of use. Many players went through Dead Space 1 and 2 without ever picking up another weapon. At number 6, let's get a shotgun into this list. Can you guess which one? The Gnasher from Gears of War. The Gnasher shotgun is your best friend in every Gears of War campaign in multiplayer. And while you don't get it right away in every single campaign, every Gears multiplayer features the Gnasher as part of your loadout, allowing you instant access to it and making it eligible for this list. The Gnasher is a 12-gauge lever-actioned beast of a shotgun featuring large 8-shell capacity, high fire rate, and an extremely high damage output capable of one-shot kills at close range, which that's a pretty big deal when you're playing a game like Gears where the time to kill is pretty long compared to other shooters. So this is something you want to have by your side, and the fact that it's a starting loadout weapon makes it even better. Cracking into the top 5, let's stick with the shotgun theme for a minute here. What would be another big, awesome, just starting shotgun that you would like? How about the combat shotgun in Doom 2016? The shotgun in Doom series has always been awesome. You got the shotgun from the original Doom, you have the super shotgun from Doom 2, and now the upgradable combat shotgun from the 2016 reboot. You get the combat shotgun almost immediately after you start the single-player campaign, and this thing is just as much a monster as its predecessors from the original game, and it's arguably just as good as the super shotgun, which you get much later in the game. The combat shotgun is a pump-action shotgun capable of 1 to 2 shot kills for most enemies and has the load of upgrades and attachments that you can add to it, like a grenade launcher and a mod that makes it fire multiple rounds at one time. It is definitely deserving of a spot on this list today. At number 4, we have the UMP-45, the UMP, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And many consider this to be one of the best SMGs in COD history, hands down. I mean, they do. The UMP can be found pretty frequently throughout the campaign. It is available from the very beginning in multiplayer thanks to preset classes and it being ready for customization in the created class after reaching level 4. The Modern Warfare 2 UMP deals a heavy 35 to 40 damage per bullet, making it capable of consistent 3-shot kills. And that's without adding stopping power, which bumps the damage up a whopping 40%. The UMP also features a hefty 1.4 times multiplier for headshots, making it capable of 2-shot kills. Granted, a lot of guns in Modern Warfare 2 are pretty insane in terms of damage, but when it comes to SMGs and starting weapons in this game, to me, the UMP is definitely the weapon of choice for beginners and honestly advanced people alike. Back to some pistol love at number 3, the Magnum in Halo Combat Evolved. Man, what a gun. The Halo 1 Magnum is legendary in the world of first-person shooters, period. In the first Halo game, there was something about the programming that ended up making the Magnum do way more damage than it was actually initially intended to do, leading to this super powerful gun that ended up being the go-to weapon for pretty much everybody who played the game. Great accuracy, great handling, a large magazine with a fast reload. The Halo 1 Magnum is a beast all around and is easily one of the best, if not the best, non-explosive weapon in the entire game. Not to mention that awesome firing sound effect that this gun had. This thing was amazing. You wanted this by your side no matter what. At number 2, this is auto default. It had to be on the list. If you're a Call of Duty fan, you probably already know what I'm about to tell you. A gun that kind of changed the name of Call of Duty to BAL of Duty. That's right. The BAL-27 in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There's a reason that the game was referred by most of the COD community as Call of Duty BAL Warfare. The BAL-27 is an assault rifle in AW and is universally regarded as one of the best guns in the game. The BAL had a high rate of fire, very light recoil, and it was consistent 4-shot kills anywhere. And because of the nature of Advanced Warfare as a game, the BAL-27 quickly became one of the most used guns in multiplayer due to how easy it was. It was just easy to control, it was reliable, it dished out damage. Despite the community's pleas for help, Sledgehammer Games never really nerfed this gun, leading it to being regarded as one of the most spammed guns in COD history. But there was one starting gun in COD history that was even more powerful than the BAL. But this thing, you got it right out. You just throw on a default class, go to town. All right, we've reached the number 1 spot. It is garnered by a Call of Duty gun. So I want you to guess really quick and let me know if you guessed right on what is the strongest starting gun in Call of Duty history. It is the M16A4 in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. If you spent any time with COD 4 or Modern Warfare Remastered, you probably expected this gun to be number 1. Easily the most powerful gun in the game. The M16 is featured one of the default classes in COD 4's multiplayer, giving you instant access to it from the very beginning. Plus, once you unlock the ability to use custom classes, the M16 is also unlocked right away, once again, granting you access to this monster. Now, for those who never used this behemoth of a gun, the M16 is a 3-round burst assault rifle boasting 30 to 40 damage per bullet and giving you an easy 1-burst kill if you land all your shots above the waist, or get at least 1 headshot. Plus, if you equip the stopping power perk, the M16 becomes a 2-shot kill up to 42 meters and a 3-shot at any range longer than that. It was a sniper rifle. Needless to say, this thing was way too good. It became a bit of a legend in the COD community due to how blatantly overpowered it actually was, and yet it was never really nerfed, and I'll never understand that, but hey, to each his own. The M16 dominated. And there you have it, my friends. Those are 10 of the best starter weapons that you get right out of the gate in video games. Let me know some more that should have made the list. There is a playlist below if you guys want to check out all the other gaming top 10s. Thank you for the continued support on this series. This series is doing very well, and I truly appreciate everybody that tunes in every night to watch these. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow night for a new video.